Today I'm here with my buddy Daam. We're eating super traditional Khmer street foods such as treang or grilled fish, bông tia cone, boiled duck embryo, soup goi tio or rice noodle soup, and somlah pbrohael. It's gonna be fun. Out on the town, let's see if we can eat as much food as we can. Here with my buddy Daam. On our way there though, we saw some pretty interesting things. Like, do you think he knows he left his dinner there? Alright, the guy in the bottom right corner, your face would look like that too if you saw what we just passed. Top shelf, chicken feet. Bottom shelf, chicken heads. Yeah, we'll be passing on that today. Hey, look, another seller. Even though it looks like they're selling french fries, it's actually more chicken feet and chicken heads. Okay, I want you to see this because this is a very typical street food vendor. We've got the motorcycle attached to the food cart. We've got our styrofoam containers to go right there and a glass container which the food sits so that customers can see it, and it's protected from flies and other things like that. Oh, this is sugarcane. You'll see these all over Cambodia. That's fresh sugarcane sitting there. They put it through the grinder and collect the juice for you. It's like their version of lemonade, and I've never got sick from eating it. I gotta stop here too because this is a very typical setup. You'll see these plastic kids chairs. Basically, they can set up a mini restaurant on the street. Alright, stop number one. Looking at grilled fish, you can see how it's like on the stick, so it's easy to put on and off the grill. So sometimes it gets a little warm here or cooled down somewhat, so they can easily toss it right back on the grill. You can see the fish is cooked with the skin on. You buy it like that, protects from the flies and whatever else it's sitting out under. And we've got frog meat right there, as well as fried fish, other unidentified meats.
Which one is the best?
Alright, this is the stuff that you eat the fish with. It's like a marinated, pickled veggie. Sometimes there's some fish sauce in it.
Random dump in the middle of the street. So, who cleans this up?
This is actually really typical. Outside a market, you'll see a big pile of trash. And that's just because there's no trash cans in the market, and a market generates a lot of trash with people eating there or making food. It's cleaned up every night. The trash trucks come by and they pile it all in. This is the reason why you take off your shoes in people's homes, because the street has trash on it. So we're in someone's home and you can see the same setup. When I asked her what this was, she told me it was, which is literally like hot dog from America. Amerik is the Khmer word for hot dog. I asked her what the green one was. She said it was chicken meat. I asked her if the green one was from sick chickens, and she didn't really think it was funny. It's very, very typical. She tried to assure me that no, the chickens were not sick.
These look like shot glasses.
So,
no, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but big ones are better?
I don't know.
Me neither. Alright.
This one, put this one.
Alright, show them how to eat it.
Yeah, okay. This one called Marik. Ambal Marik.
So you got some salt.
No, maybe. Bông mình đặt vị trí nhà đi.
Đặt vào vị trí hả?
Okay.
Bông theo súp nó.
Anh
em Marik.
Và đó.
Okay. Súp no and Marik. You know Marik?
Yep, black pepper.
And then lemon. Right, put me together.
So we got salt, pepper, and lime juice.
Lime juice.
Okay, show us.
Yeah. Bombay với 2 dĩa. Okay.
Oh man, you can see the veins and everything.
And then we put inside the egg like this. And then we put this mix together. But not put all, okay, just a little
Yeah,
bit.
just a little bit.
If you want half, yeah, you can put, but try to put a little bit. But try it. Yummy. Okay, for you. I form for you. Inside.
I wonder how much I should. Yeah.
Maybe.
Ugh. Okay, I put that in there and then mix it up a bit.
Wait a little bit.
Okay, there's some yolk in there.
Some, yeah.
Alright, let's see. Not bad.
Not bad.
I want to see the. Let's get some of the actual embryo there. Oh, what part of the chicken is that? I did not know. What's the head? Oh, that's the beak. Oh my gosh! I ate the brain already. Oh, okay. Wait, I'll put a little bit of this in. All right. Lee. Just don't think about it. Something about it. Whoa, is that like feather?
Eat the body, I think.
What is that? Come on.
Alright.
Can't think too long. Alright, perfect. Wow, that's so cool. All the veins and stuff inside. In all of these, there's a really hard white piece of egg, and it's like extremely tough. Alright, let's see. This is really tough. That one's not too bad. That one is really good. Most of them are way harder. This is guitio, and guitio. Alright, we got it swapped out.
We have two.
Alright, now we have saiktia in here, so this is duck meat. Some nice duck meat. You can see the noodles are pretty thick. Sometimes it's really thin noodles. It's the broth. It can be all sorts of colors. Really, guitio varies quite a bit from place to place. But the closest thing I can describe this as is pho. It kind of reminds me of pho. It's like a brothy soup that's been stewing all day. Got the bamboo shoots in there. And typically people add in lots of things. And always eat it with the chopsticks.
Show you more about that another time.
Wash them first. Oh, can you film this?
Yeah.
I want to show them a trick. Usually like to add a little bit in there, but we'll wash these off. This one looks like it's like broken already.
Okay, another one.
I'm gonna get some other chopsticks to look a little, and then you just rub it in there and wipe it off. That'll just give you a little more peace of mind that these things are actually clean.
In China, not have the paper.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, not a tissue.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Rao áo.
But yeah, somehow.
I'm dying.
Pay money.
Yeah, I know. Goodbye.
Yeah, in China.
Khmer Jim. Like for Khmer Jim. Pbrohael. Little rush today. Usually I finish that whole thing. It's like everything down the street. This is a little side restaurant, street restaurant. see they're already preparing for the rain or the sunshine. And people selling out of their houses. Because that's the easiest way to... a super traditional Khmer noodle called Phnom Penh Cambodia. And you can see how it's cooked in that banana leaf. Got some mixed veggies. And this is like noodles with dead fish in it. Really hoping the fish aren't dead because they have the noodles. This is some curry. Khmer curry is incredible. Way different than Indian curry.
More typical.
This is the somlah pbrohael, very traditional Khmer dish. It has a lot of spices in there, a lot of veggies, and you eat it with those traditional Khmer rice noodles that I showed you earlier. You'll run into this all the time. These grills on the streets, like a mini charcoal barbecue. Right now they're cooking pork, nice, thinly cut. This stuff is really flavorful. It's marinated, and it's a really typical breakfast item to get this with rice. Well, you'll see people all the time on their way to work with these, stopping by and grabbing a little styrofoam container with rice and pork meat in there. I asked them how long the stuff has been marinating. They said about 3 hours. You really want to make sure that stuff is cooked. So if you think that it's not cooked enough, just let them know you want it cooked a little extra. You don't want to mess around with uncooked pork. And that concludes today's adventure of street food. There is so many different types of street food. It's impossible to sum it all up in one episode. So this is just one session of many. Please tell me, which would you try? Because I am really curious to know, so comment below.